Well, we met at a wedding. My sister's best friend was getting married, and Wayne was the best man, and my sister was the maid of honor. And I was invited, of course, to the wedding. And
Of course, the best man was invited to the wedding also.
Well, we actually first met via a Facebook message. I was doing film school in New York, and then I was doing my thesis film by the end of the year. And then one of my actors is also from Hong Kong. So he was like, oh, I know another girl who also does film school in New York right now. Let me connect you guys.
we met in the office.
We work together, and we have been working together for the past
4 years more.
a little bit more.
So it had been like 6 or 7 years since high school.
Yeah.
And then I slid into her DMs just as friends, and we went for a drink, and it was just way too fun. So that was when we started seeing each other.
Yeah.
It was a Montreal Canadiens Toronto Leafs game, one night in Montreal. I used to live in Montreal. And a bunch of my friends wanted to go watch the game at a pub.
My friend John and I decided we should road trip from Toronto to Montreal. We met this guy named Paul Fletcher at the hostel.
Who came from our wedding.
He said, he said, what are you guys doing? We said, we're going to the Leafs Habs game. He said, it's on my bucket list. I want to come. So we said, okay.
He was from the UK.
He was from the UK traveling around, backpacking around the world. We were all like, what are we doing after the game? What do we do? And then the only place I know to go is Peel Pub on Peel Street.
And I noticed him walk in, and he caught my eye. So I made a point of talking to him.
At the time, actually, well, I was quite old for starting out with girls. I was 20. And actually a little bit shy around women. And but for some reason, I didn't have any trouble getting out my nerve to go and ask her to dance. And from there, it's pretty much all history. We started going out steady after a while. And finally, after 4 years,
4 years to the date.
to the day we got married ourselves, the 28th of December, 1964.
The first time I saw you, I thought you were, wow, you're tall.
That's it?
She was very New Yorker, outgoing, extroverted,
Oh God, I'm not.
like any other New Yorker.
We were good friends right from the start. I mean, we used to go out for dinners and whatnot and hang around after work. And so we actually were good friends before we started dating. I mean, it's been 35 years of marriage, and we were dating for 5 years before that. So it has been almost forever. But we work together, and, we do almost everything together.
That first date / hangout, I can remember that very well because I was running late and I want to take the subway there. So I get to the subway and I realize I forgot my wallet. Tripped and fell, scraped my knee. So I'm on the subway, my knee's bleeding. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I get to the place for a meeting and Allie texts me, hey, I'm running behind. I'm like, thank goodness, I can compose myself. And then when Allie showed up, it was like nothing ever changed. So laid back, super chill, so fun, so easygoing. And obviously that you're so pretty. So it was just like such an instant reconnection, which was so nice. Rest is history. Here we are now, 3 years later.
He was wearing like a pinkish, he says purple, pinkish polo with a pop collar. And it's like I noticed him as soon as he walked in. It's like there was a aura around.
Aura, yeah. I didn't even see you because I don't know. I was
We danced, and then I asked her if I could drive her home, and she said yes. I did get a kiss inside the door, but I didn't get invited in.
I remember you're sitting next to me in the dim sum place, And then you're asking me if I like went back, I gone to this museum exhibition, and I thought, wow, it's so captured, so artsy.
Working together and living together kind of doubles the couple time. So we always look at ourselves as, while we're 35 years into marriage, we kind of think we've been married for 70 years because of the time we've spent together compared to other couples.
Because I typically go to bed before Allie and I wake up before Allie. So I always put toothpaste on her toothbrush so she doesn't have to do it. So that's,
I thought you were gonna say you always make me a morning coffee, which you don't.
I have stopped doing that.
Yeah. For a whole year, we did like, back and forth Montreal, Toronto.
Yeah, we've been on one big rolling date since October 17th or 15th. This is the 2005.
15 years later, here we are.
Is it 15 years?
2005. No, it's 20 years.
Since that time, that our relationship has changed quite a bit. It's gone from wild desire to more of a relaxed,
Being together.
good friend relationship where we enjoy one another's company, and we're just hoping that we got a few more years left to enjoy this relationship.